think you know how much Twitch hates VTubers, but you don't by lack of entertainment channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's watch it.
I deeply apologize to all the VTubers and the fans
Oh my god,
who had
this
meet
is
and
so
greets
good.
at the VTuber booth this year. It breaks my heart to know staff throughout all.
I mean, what happened to her? Of course not. This is real bad. I mean, come on. This is
Of the
fun.
gift. I should have known better than to trust them and taken care of everything ahead of time. I am so sorry, everyone. And
It's a very good like voicing of Iron Mouse. Like 10 is life 10. 10 is life 10.
This is not just Iron Mouse. I saw other VTubers being upset about this, so therefore it's systemic. Kenya, I think the kettle was complaining. But anyway, it's getting a lot worse because you have fans that actually put a lot of effort into the gift. Like here you have Lift the Bunny.
Oh yeah, I read this. I read this on tweet on X sooner. Like I think it was 4 hours ago or so.
The succubus bun, saying, breaks my heart to know that the custom cinema roll I made for Iron Mouse was thrown out, along with a handwritten note I made for her. I also made a business card for my VTuber for her that I was really proud of. TwitchCon just keep getting, just keep making things shitty for the creators. Now, Iron Mouse isn't the only VTuber that got abused by Twitch. Apparently, Chibidoki and several others also had their gifts taken away by staff. And the level of cope from the Twitch fans on Twitter is fascinating. They're basically saying, oh, well, no, it's a security risk, right? Like, it's a security risk to give a VTuber the gift from their fans because they know of.
For real, people are really thinking that. I didn't pay too much attention on the people's answer, you know. For me, like it's just Twitch being Twitch. It's another day. Like, of course, like I don't know if they're gonna do something with that. If they're gonna keep that to themselves. But for me, it's clear. Like I don't know if that happens. If that happens with other creators, that are not VTubers, but it seems to me that it's just Twitch again demonstrating that their love for VTubers as always. Like it's always the same because clearly Twitch, it's pretty much clear for much time already that Twitch really hates VTubers a lot. I think it's clear for everyone already at this point. It's nothing new to me. But yeah, let's keep
a
going.
Case where one fan working for Mossad snuck in a tracking device in a plushie. And that's how they managed to dox the VTuber. And it's like, okay, listen, motherfucker. There have been several events in human history where VTubers actually managed to have a meet and greet, and they actually did receive their present safely.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I knew you probably would say something about that, but I mean, probably all of them know this at this point, right? It's like they could just open them and search themselves, and then just like it doesn't need to be so like open on the back and search for the insides, for something like that, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
And so don't give me that bullshit. It's like, oh yes, like they were so worried for their talent that they decided to steal the gifts without even informing the fucking VTuber. Like, if it's a security issue, right? Like what you would do, like what any normal company would do, would be to tell the actual person, it's like, look, we are worried that if you get these gifts, you may have a Mossad agent that tries to put a bug in it. Do you want that risk? And if the VTuber says, yes, I'm willing to take that risk, then that should compel Twitch, the company, in order to give the VTuber all of the stuff. I mean, seriously, like, just how many blows to the brain do you need to get in order to go on Twitter and say that, oh yeah, well, Twitch did nothing wrong because they were just very concerned about Iron Mouse's security. Like, they were more concerned about Iron Mouse's security than Iron Mouse herself.
Like, if they were so worried about security, then you see, like, nothing explains what's happened to Amiru, for example. Oh my god, like, oh, Twitch is just like, I even if it's not that, I already think it's because Twitch hates VTubers. I already created a bias. I know I'm biased, but my answer is biased. But come on, how do you expect me to think otherwise? I just can't. I just can't. I would need very solid arguments that we do not have for that. So yeah, for me, it's just Twitch's fault because they hate VTubers or whatever it is, or not because they. I mean, I wanted to say that it's not because they hate VTubers, but it's just because of incompetence. But they're why only with VTubers, you know? Just because people don't know their faces. Yeah, but come on, there are other reasons for you to plant this stuff in people that are already know faces as well. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You know what I think? And this is just my cynical Eastern European brain here. I think they just stole it. Yeah. I honestly think that the Twitch staff actually stole the gifts.
Well, this was the first thought I have, but we don't have proofs. Like, I still prefer, like, think that it's just pure hatred, but like, they just hate VTubers so much that they just took it away or whatever it is. I don't know, man. I don't know, but say like stole it's too strong without having proofs, like, I don't know. I thought that, of course I thought, but I prefer not say yet.
And I don't know why the VTubers themselves aren't suing. Either they don't think it's worth it, maybe they want to remain in good standing with the platform.
I already had plenty of reasons for not starting a career on Twitch, but they keep giving me more reasons for not doing so. Even so, I already have enough. It's incredible. It's amazing.
Because they're very vindictive. Like, Twitch is ran by people that are petty little shits. Or maybe there was like a fine print in the contract they didn't know. But like, let me tell you just how concerned they were with security. There were people there that had their own private security. Because again, like, Twitch is a left-leaning mental asylum, right? Like, you have the most far-left extremist people like Hassan there. Like, those individuals are unhinged. They stream with terrorists, okay? And so, doxing and death threats go hand-in-hand with TwitchCon. Like, many creators actually did get death threats before showing up. And so, some of them decided to bring on their own personal security, right? Like, that's common sense. Like, if you're a streamer that's a multi-billionaire and you're going to attend an event, why not just get a bodyguard? And many of them did. Wasn't allowed by Twitch.
I keep thinking that's incredible how they are allowed to do such a thing. Like, for all this long, we all know this for much time already, and nothing happens with them. Nothing happens. I don't know, man. I don't know why this people like Dan Clancy and all the everyone on Twitch like keep being so much protected by government or whatever it is. I don't know the US laws, but it's not possible that nothing happened with them yet.
Why? I don't fucking know. Like, there's absolutely no reason. Well, I'm pretty sure, like, they will pull out some bureaucratic bullshit, right? Because, like, they have their own security and they don't want the private security to...
It really looks like having a platform on internet like YouTube, Twitch, or X. I will not even dare to say that it's like only like your own country, you know. But it seems like more than that, because they see, in the sense, at least of, of, I mean, we all have nowadays more digital life than barely everything, you know. All our importances are digital, like money, everything. And they have our freaking data, man. And not only that, they have the control of data to, they can dox you with that. They can do everything. They can decide what you can and not do, what you can and not talk. They decide who stay and who go to oblivion. This is too much power. In many senses, way more power than government. Like, I don't know how they are allowed to hold so much power and do so much cruelty like they have been doing, like Twitch, for example, and go unpunished. Up until when we're gonna see this? Up until when? Double standards everywhere. Not only on Twitch. This is for all platforms, but Twitch, I think it's, I don't know. The YouTube, in my opinion, is like problems of, people, people making false copyright claims and make your channel being deleted, and stuff like that. The so much horrible tree copyright strike system. It's so freaking stupid that they still have this shit. Like, it's so freaking stupid. Cake, I don't have much idea about what they do. People just complain that, they are casino and blah, blah, blah. But they forget that every platform has casino at this point. Like, it is in favor of casino. So I think it's so freaking stupid to use this argument.
Like, how many private bodyguards were there? Like, surely any other company could have accommodated. Like, if you're a company that genuinely cares about your the people that actually give you money, right? Because, like, without the people coming to TwitchCon, without the creators, there's no Twitch. So, like, if you actually gave a shit about the people that were that are making your company profitable, you at least would have tried to incorporate the bodyguards, even if Twitch's bodyguards would have been phenomenally good, which they weren't, but, like, let's assume they were. You want the content creator to feel safe, right? And so, if it's for the peace of mind of the VTuber to have, like, her own bodyguard because she knows him or she trusts the company or whatever, why can't you allow her to have it? It's... I'm still struggling to understand what the fuck is this company doing. And apparently...
Yeah, you're struggling to understand because not that they do make sense. Not even in the company point of view, they are not searching for more income. They're not like they are failing in so many senses that any corporate at this point would be turning around like a 360 and sorry, in this case they turning around like 180 degrees and doing everything different, like not at this point, but a long time ago already. And they keep like doubling down, triple down on all of this stuff.
The video that I covered earlier, like, I didn't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like, apparently there were people in the Twitch staff that were actually laughing at the fact that one of the content creators got assaulted on stage. I mean, to be fair, if you work for the Twitch CEO and you know that he asks us out on a daily basis, you would probably laugh as well. It's like, well, just what this company needed, another sexual assault.
They are doing too much, too many criminal actions in a row, and nothing happens with them. This is marvelous.
I would like to remind people that there is actually a rule on Twitch which says that if you say that any of the female streamers is getting popular because she has sexual relationships with one of the Twitch admins, that's against the rules. No, I'm not kidding. Like, you literally cannot suggest that sex for favors happens between the Twitch admins and the actual female staff. Let that sink in. That's a rule they made. Shit.
I'm not sure. Since I don't watch streams or whatever, but I'm not sure about that. But I remember, like, long time ago, I think I watched a video about a girl that was not just complaining, but she was showing that she was being mailed by Twitch moderators, wanting to make offers, if you know what I mean. I remember watching a video like that, like, much time ago, over 1 year ago or so. I don't remember the name of the person. I don't remember anything. I'm just saying that I saw such a thing. And I thought, like, oh my god, this is insane. But which made me more shocked is that it's not the only case, but this actually happens a lot of times. And I'm just thinking, wow, why does they think that? Why nothing happens? Why they keep doing this? Why all of them, from the lowest type of moderator that they have, the lowest tier of worker inside Twitch, does this type of stuff? But not only the lower type, but you keep going up until you reach the fucking CEO, and they are just all the same. It's oh, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't. This is so fucking credible. This is freaking stupid, man. This is really hard to believe. Really.
See, what else did they allow to happen? Oh yeah. There's another controversy that they're in. Although, like, this one is something that, okay, maybe I can understand, but then again, it's Twitch, so they should get fucked anyway. They didn't allow people to bring in their medication. Like, there were cases of people that went to TwitchCon and they had diabetes.
Oh my god.
And they weren't allowed to bring in their
Jesus
insulin.
Christ, man.
Now, the reason I kind of understand it, it's like, okay, this is the United States, the nation of fentanyl, and so, like, okay, maybe, right, they don't have, like, a chemistry kit in order to figure out that if what's in the syringe is actually insulin or something else, okay? And so, like, the bodyguards, they said, well, let me hold this here, and if you're going to go into an insulin coma, we're going to send the medical staff there. Like, okay, fine. This is kind of a situation where if you allow people to carry in various medication, they could actually smuggle in drugs, right? And if that happens, then it's on you as the company. But it still looks fucking bad, right? Like, it looks really bad. You got like the guy with the insulin pump, and you're like, no, it's probably fentanyl. You're not going to go in. There were even, like, jokes with people that were carrying in weapons.
Yeah, we know it sounds like strange. Really, for we that are, like, listen to this. But at the same time, if they allow, not in the first time, like in the first year, but the first year that they know that, oh, I would just fake that this is insulin or whatever, and I will enter with these drugs and sell there, and etc. He said there, like, in the next year, like, we'll have a lot of diabetic people there, like, a lot of diabetic. We'll be full of diabetic people, like, wanting to enter with the injections, and etc. stuff.
And the bodyguard would let them pass, but then someone comes in with a bottle of water, and the bodyguard goes like, nope, no, you're not allowed. Asmongold was right yet again when he told people not to go. And I don't think, like, he has a crystal ball in order to predict the future or any of that. It's just he's really good at pattern recognition. There was, like, another Twitch event where, like, a chick broke her back in a ball pit, right? Like, this is not a place where you want to go. Do you know what else they did? This is what is actually really hilarious.
You know what? This what happens with Emiru is still something minor. I'm not saying that this is good. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm saying, like, someone could just did something, like, very permanent, like, when allowing people in mass. I will laugh, like, at this. I will let you think about, let us sink in, okay? But this is what I think it could actually be happen there, like could be happen there. So yeah, actually, I think everyone, at least everyone that was seeing all these people saying like, and I remember it wasn't just Asmo. I think I saw other people saying as well that wasn't a good idea to go to Twitch. I don't remember who now, but it wasn't only Asmo. More people was saying the same thing, and I mean, I really was expecting more like things way more terrible than this. So maybe it didn't happen because everyone like took more care and more security just because you were aware that this could happen. But still, Emiru was victim of that. Still, of the sexual assault or whatever. I still like. Do we have like images of that? Or whenever I didn't saw that there, I didn't saw the. Probably someone recorded or something. Don't? No. I wanted to see the footage. I hadn't saw. I didn't saw yet. Yeah, let's continue.
They dox up VTubers. Like here's the thing with VTubers, right? Their communities are filled with psychos. Okay, like they're filled to the brim with schizos and people that belong in a mental asylum. If you want to know how bad it is, understand that all of the Hololive girls have a period calendar on Reddit made by their fans. Like their own fans have watched
What
the
the
content and they
actual
actually mark down,
man?
apparently, with
This is
scary
so
accuracy when
Oh,
God
this
Gura's
is
next period
disgusting.
is going to be. And so, for these girls, the anonymity is a little bit important. And apparently, like, Twitch forced to dox themselves. Now, I guess, like, they
Oh,
forced to dox
God.
themselves due to contractual obligations. But, like, come on, like, there have been other meetings in human histories with VTubers where they didn't have to dox themselves. Like, surely you can find ways, but I guess, like, they just don't give a fuck. They like the VTubers in the fact that they make money, but I think, like, the CEO is actually disgusted by them. Which, it's
I
like,
think
okay,
it's pretty
fine,
much
you don't
clear.
like
It's
VTubers,
exactly
but tell
what I
them
think.
this. Why are you being like a snake in the grass? Why are you being a subversive little shit? Like, you're tolerating them because they make you money, but
Of course, it's not everyone, okay, guys? It's not everyone, but if you look at, people inside government, politicians, they are all so freaking old, like 50, 60 years old or more. Like in my country, all of them, like most of them are really like very aged, and they have these very absurd, stupid things that they think it would be good, to their way of thinking just stinks. Everything they touch rots. Okay, I think you need to know. You need to vote in people that you actually know what who they are and what they're gonna do. But I think more important than everything, it's changing all this. Oh God, all these aged people, these very old people inside the politics and everywhere, take out of the companies and take out of not in like small labels, but in the administration, CEOs, etc. They are so freaking stupid, always like that. It's always the same thing, and in governments as well. Nothing against like people in general old, but I don't know what they do. I mean, I think I have this concept because of the politicians here. They are all very aged, like it's all above 50, most of them, like most of them really. And 50s, 60s, there's people like, I think there are politicians here with 80 years old or 70 years old. It's true because, they live sucking our money so much that they live like, seems like they're never gonna die. They live a lot to make our lives like even harder. And yeah. So we should like just take all of them away, and just to begin with, change for people around it, I don't know, 30, maybe between 25, from 25 to 35, you know. Too young is also, maybe it's also a mess too, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I think. I might be wrong though. I'm not saying I'm right, it's just my feeling, but I think it's the way that it is the way that Dunclass do all of this bullshit is because he's, you know, he's a freaking like stupid I forgot the word, okay? You guys understood. Yeah. Let's continue.
That you can't provide for them like the basic decency in order to make sure that their shit doesn't get stolen by your staff, that their bodyguards are allowed to be there, you know, if they choose to, and more importantly, that you don't fucking try and dox them. I mean, it is what it is, you know, what can I say? What a lovely platform. The Vtubers chose it, right? Like, they wanted to be there. They could have been on YouTube, but they wanted to be on Twitch, so it is what it is. And bad things happen to Chibidoki, so I can't be really that upset, can I? Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I'll see you in the comment section.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my three-tailed fox tier members, Wolony Wolf, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Taiashi, and Zaela Zhezzaia. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel live and grow with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Yeah, it's not like YouTube is a, you know, a ode of peace and love, you know. It's not like that. YouTube has many problems as well. Every great platform, every big platform has its own kinds of problems. But I think, come on, Twitch is far away ahead of every other, I think, in my opinion. And yeah, especially if you are a VTuber. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below, Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Tron. Consider support me there so I can get the fucking out of this terrible, evil country as fast as possible. And I'll see you all guys in the next one. Bye. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ja, mata ne!